The phrase gun to your head is an idiom used to emphasize the urgency, seriousness, or extremity of a situation or decision. It conveys the idea that someone is faced with a crucial choice or dilemma and must make a decision quickly or under intense pressure. The imagery of a gun to one's head creates a sense of imminent danger, prompting swift action or decision-making. When someone uses the phrase gun to your head, they are not referring to a literal threat of violence. Instead, they are employing a metaphor to illustrate the gravity of a situation. It's a way of highlighting the sense of urgency or the high stakes involved in making a decision. For example, if someone says, "Imagine you have a gun to your head and you have to choose between two options right now," they are asking the listener to consider the urgency and importance of making a quick decision. This emphasizes that the decision cannot be delayed or taken lightly. The expression can also be used to encourage individuals to prioritize and make choices based on their most fundamental values or preferences. For instance, someone might say, "If you had a gun to your head and had to choose between your career and your family, what would you prioritize?" This prompts the listener to consider what matters most to them in a high-stakes scenario. It's worth noting that while the phrase gun to your head is effective in conveying urgency and seriousness, it should be used thoughtfully and sensitively. Due to its intense imagery, it can potentially be triggering or offensive to some individuals who have experienced violence or trauma. In certain contexts, the phrase can also be employed humorously or in a light-hearted manner to emphasize the importance of making a decision. For example, someone might say, "I couldn't decide what to have for lunch, but then I thought, gun to my head, I'll go with pizza." In conclusion, gun to your head is an idiom that uses metaphorical imagery to underscore the urgency, seriousness, or extremity of a situation or decision. It conveys the idea that someone is facing a critical choice or dilemma that requires swift action or decision-making. While it effectively emphasizes urgency, it's important to consider the potential impact of the intense imagery and use the phrase thoughtfully and sensitively.